Hello, dear friends. Welcome to this program called Our Moments with God, where I try to share with you my humble and simple reflections on the daily Mass readings in an informal way, with the hope that it helps both you and me in our spiritual journey and in establishing a good relationship with God. And if you're interested in subscribing to this channel, you may please go to the end of the video and see when a picture of mine appears on the right side at the bottom. Please click on that and you will find an option for subscription. And if you like the video, please also share it with others. Thank you. Today is the 23rd of May, a very important date for me personally. And before I begin, I would like to ask you to please very specially pray for me and also join me in thanking God for having completed 46 years of my priesthood today. I am very, very grateful to God and to all those people who have supported me and who have prayed for me all this while. Despite my failures and despite my weaknesses, despite my sinfulness, I am very, very grateful to God for many people's support. And that's why I find the gospel reading right at the very beginning very interesting, and I find an echo of what the reading is saying to my life as a priest. And I will just read that for you first. Reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark chapter 9 verses 41 to 50, and it begins like this. Jesus said to his disciples, "Anyone who gives you a cup of water to drink because you belong to Christ, amen, I say to you, will surely not lose his reward." I don't want to be presumptuous, but I certainly think that because I try to serve Christ and certainly belong to Christ, even though unworthily, even though imperfectly, I still belong to Christ. I try every day more and more to come closer to Him. I try to seek His will. I try to know His will, and I try to do His will. Not that I always succeed. And in this attempt of mine, I know that many people, right from the beginning, when I joined the seminary, actually at the age of 12, would you believe that? I went to the seminary when I was not yet 13. I was running 13, I was only 12. But from that time onwards, right from my parents and brothers and sisters in the family to all the people who have come across my life from 1964, that is all exactly 60 years ago, lots of people have supported me, helped me, and particularly prayed for me. I know many of my relatives and many sisters and fathers who have encouraged me and prayed for me. So I find this what Jesus says, anyone who gives you a cup of water to drink because you belong to Christ, amen, I say to you, will surely not lose his reward. So in that sense, I can say that certainly you will not lose your reward because you're still supporting me by praying for me, by listening to and sharing these videos and listening to the videos. Yes. But then Jesus takes also a rather stern turn into this thing, and he is rather upset with people, and he says, if your hand causes you to sin, cut it off. It is better for you to enter into life maimed than with two hands to go into Gehenna, or to hell, into the unquenchable fire. And if your foot causes you to sin, cut it off, etc. Which sounds very strict instructions from Jesus. And if I look at my life, in the past, then I would say I would have had neither my hands, nor my feet, nor my eyes, nor my tongue, and I would be completely maimed. But because I belong to Christ, I also believe in His mercy and in His love and in His forgiveness that He has promised, His unconditional love that He continuously speaks about through the parables and through His actions, how He forgave everybody and told them, go and sin no more. And with that hope, yes, I continue and try every day, attempt every day to be a better person. Again, I say not that I succeed. And then, right in the end of the gospel, he again makes a very strong appeal and puts a challenge actually before us when he says, everyone will be salted with fire. Salt is good, but if salt becomes insipid, with what will you restore its flavor? Keep salt in yourselves, and you will have peace with one another. Salt is something that is very essential, which adds taste to our food. But do you notice that if you put too much salt, it also spoils your food? So have salt in you means to be strong. Salt also has this quality of preserving something. If you apply salt to, let us say, fish, you can keep it for some days, and a lot of things are preserved if they are salted. So we can be preserved in our Christian values and what Christ teaches us if we take the properties of salt within us and carry it with us. I would like to end today with a beautiful prayer from St. Thomas Aquinas, who speaks like this, and I will read it for you. Merciful God, grant that I may ardently desire what is pleasing to you, prudently seek it, truthfully acknowledge it, and perfectly fulfill it to the praise and glory of your name. A very fitting prayer also for me today on my ordination anniversary. And then he ends the prayer. It is a long prayer, but he ends the prayer by saying, O Lord my God, grant me an understanding that knows you, an eagerness that seeks you, a wisdom that finds you, a life that pleases you, a perseverance that waits for you with trust, and a trust that holds you fast until the end. The prayer goes on, and I would like to ask you once again to continue to pray for me that I may hold on with trust to the vocation that I have embraced and have carried on for the last 46 years as priest, and before that as religious. I am a religious priest. So I thank you and thank you for your support, and please continue to pray for me. And if you would like to subscribe to this channel, please do it now. I wish you all the best. Thank you.